American.
The President of the United States is speaking in Hampton, Virginia right now. I want to listen in a little bit.
And everywhere I went, what was interesting was that for all the differences, there was something everybody had in common. And in people's lives, I'd see my own life. You know, I'd meet an older vet, and I'd think about my grandfather and my grandmother, part of that World War II generation. My grandfather fighting in World War II, then coming home, and my grandmother, who had been working on a bomber assembly line, they were able to go to college on the GI Bill, and how they were able to buy their first home with an FHA mortgage. And I thought about my mom, because if I'd see a single mom, I'd think about, you know, how challenging it was for her to raise me without a dad and raise my sister without a dad, but how she was able to put herself through school and work at the same time and give her child the best education this country had to offer. And I think about Michelle's family. I'd meet a family, and it didn't matter whether there was some rural area or small town. You'd meet folks who reminded me of Michelle's dad, who had multiple sclerosis, could barely walk by the time I met him, but never missed a day of work. You know, worked a blue-collar job. And Michelle's mom stayed at home until the kids got old enough, and then became a secretary at a bank, and she worked as a secretary all her life, and they never had a lot, but they had a lot of love. And they had strong values, and they had discipline, and that's why Michelle and her brother could go on and achieve things that their parents couldn't even imagine. And what I'd realized during that first campaign, and all the campaigns after that, was that our lives all were a testament to that fundamental American idea. The idea that no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, no matter where you come from, no matter what your last name is, you can make it if you try. This country's never been full of folks looking for handouts. We're a nation of workers and doers and dreamers. We work hard for what we get. And all we ask for is that our hard work pays off, that our responsibility is rewarded, that if we're willing to put in the effort, we can find a job that supports the family and be able to get a home we can call our own. We won't go bankrupt when we get sick. Take a little vacation once in a while. Send our kids to college and let them do things so much bigger than what we did. And then retire with some dignity and some respect and be part of a community and a neighborhood and a nation that looks after its own.
The President of the United States in Virginia, he's just getting started. We're going to continue to monitor what he's saying. Our chief White House correspondent, Jessica Yellen, is joining us. Jessica, one of 3 speeches today in Virginia. This is a key battleground state. He carried Virginia 53%, 46% 4 years ago, but this time it's going to be a lot closer.
That's right, Wolf. And for the president, right now, he's speaking in an area, Hampton, which is 50% African-American, also a largely military community. 2 groups he's targeting to win in Virginia, together with the Northern Virginia suburban vote, a more affluent vote. Together, he's hoping to put together that coalition plus Latinos to try to carry the state, which could be the most decisive battleground state of them all in this election. Expect them both to be in Virginia a ton, Wolf.
We do expect that, and we will continue to monitor his speech. Jessica, thanks very much.